That's better. Good morning, welcome back to the channel and the forgotten Peugeot 104 project. Right guys, this week I had hoped to get a video of the car finally starting. Unfortunately it's not gone according to plan. I've had to order some service bits. I had my very good friend Bruce come over on Wednesday and he went through the ignition service. Unfortunately the points aren't playing ball. Now the distributor on these is in such a way that it has to come out to change the points. There's no physical way you can do it in situ, because halfway down the distributor base there's a plate, if you like, which has to be removed before you can get to the points. What a workup.
Try and turn it over. I honestly think you're going to have to put a set of points in it. Right. It only sparks with a screwdriver in it. As soon as you open with the ignition on, it sparks perfectly. The longer extension.
Oh, it's on the scuttle. We will lose the timing, but it'll give us a chance to get to the points.
Yeah, I think if we can, without disturbing it too much, the distributor should just come back out and go back in with the old marks.
Is it worth having the rotor arm on so you can...
I was just looking at that to see where it's pointing, and at the moment we are sat right. Okay, if you remember, it's literally, yeah, I remember where it is. I remember. I know where we're at. As long as we get it back in there. But there's no way that you would physically be able to change the points of the condenser, or even have a look what's going on inside it without actually taking this off. Can you see inside of there? So that's why it's near impossible to do the points and condenser on this car with it in situ, I'm afraid. So we have got a good points gap, and it was sparking, but only with a screwdriver between the two, so I'm not convinced that those contacts are as clean as they should be. So now that it's out, I should get another bit of sandpaper in, and I shall clean up the two contacts in there, and I'll give this another good clean while we're at it, while it's all out, and then we'll put it back in and see what's what.
Yeah, so you see my point. So I've ordered points, condenser, rotor arm and a cap. May as well change the lot while we're in there, because they're all a bit grotty and quite corroded. Yeah, there was a load of corrosion on the points, and although Bruce did his best job to clean them up, unfortunately they're not sparking at the right point. As the points are opening and closing, you put a screwdriver in and you get a healthy spark, which is a good sign. Unfortunately, as the points are moving up and down, there's nothing, so we're just going to change them anyway, but that's a job for another day when I get the bits. So in the meantime, we may as well get on with some other work. I've got an oil filter which I can change, so we'll crack on with that this morning. That should be nice and easy to remove because it's on the top of the engine. Fingers crossed. Yeah, let's get on with that. Right, so excuse the awkward angles. The oil filter is on the top of the engine here, so I'm going to see if I can get some grips on that and get it to turn. What could go wrong? I need to come out of the way. Come back out. Actually, there's nothing on this engine going to be easy to work on. Oh yeah, 5-minute job. Bloody hell. I'm not moving an alternator bracket just on doing oil filter. That is ridiculous. I'll come back to you when that's in progress. Bloody thing. That's got it. Champion C204 is the part number for reference. Let's hope after all this it's the right bloody replacement filter. Right, obviously I will be draining the oil shortly, but I'm just going to fit this new filter. It's a Bosch P7250 or F026407-250. I'm just going to lubricate the seal, just try and do this one-handed. I'm going to put a bead of oil around that so that the seal doesn't snag when you put it back on, and we'll get that fitted. I need two hands for that, but I'll get that snugged up and then we can get the old engine oil out. Right, so I'm using a square drive on the end of a ratchet. Lucky we kept that from the BX really, but that should go into the sun bung, and we'll get this all out, and hopefully there's no water in there, which is what I suspect has happened, but fingers crossed. Too old for this. Hope this is going to come undone. If I crack it off first. Yeah, that's a good fit. Is that a good fit? Is that a good fit? Yeah. No. Let's see what's on undo. Oh, there we are. I'm just hoping there's no water in this oil. Here's a moment of truth, guys. I think you can see what I'm doing. Picked a day for it. It's chucking down rain now. Oh yeah, that's fine. Well, see if it remains. See if it remains or doesn't turn to water. Let's hope not. Just going to clean the sump plug off camera so it's ready to refit. Just drain that off of it. I think it was lying on the ground in the damp already in the middle of November. Secretly you're enjoying this, aren't you, Alex? Oh yes. Am I going to reuse the original washer? Absolutely, that seems fine. Probably leak on me later, I'll probably learn to regret that, but this is a quick job today. Because I could have left it for a day, it's not raining, but I'm impatient. They do appear to be okay. Oh, I think we're okay. That's good. Right, I'll let this finish off camera. I'll get it buttoned back up and then we can get some fresh oil in this engine. Well done, fellas. Oh, just a bit more. There we go. The breather's back on. Oh, hello camera. Right. Why am I doing this on a damp day in the rain? Anyway, I've got you mounted on the dashboard. I'm just going to crank the engine over until we get the oil pressure light to go out. That way we know we've got good oil pressure. Fingers crossed. Of course it won't start because we need to do the ignition and the plugs are out at the moment. So, are they? No, they're back in, but they're not. Anyway. What the hell was it? Is that something rubbing? 1 second, guys. 1 second, caller. Never overlook the obvious. It was something rubbing. It was the airbox over the top of the alternator blades. It just wasn't quite located properly. Now we've got... And that battery, I've had that on charge all morning and it's still playing up. So that's coming out now and going back to where I got it from. Bloody thing. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here, guys. There's not much more I can do today and the weather is crap. When I get the bits later in the week, Bruce is off to come around and give me a hand refitting those points and condenser. So we're going to do that. And hopefully we'll get this thing to fire with a new battery. What a ball ache.